again everyone, Yoda123 here, and I am back for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. And so in our last episode we learnt a bit of backstory about Barrett, and we made our way to the Coral Town. And we're now going to head on to the gondola here, and we're going to visit the Gold Saucer. Oh, excuse me. So as I mentioned, there's a save point just over there, but you have to pay to use it. So we can either get a single pass for 3,000 or we can get a permanent pass for 30,000. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have 30,000 right now, so we'll just get the one-time pass for now. And there's a number of optional games that you can play here, but I'm not going to bother. Wow, Barrett's in a pissy mood. But then I can't say as I blame him, having to face his past and all that. Okay, so the first place we want to be going to is I believe it's this one. Is it this one we wanted? Well, this isn't the one we wanted. I've jumped down the wrong hole. Must be this one we want then. There we go, this is the one we wanted. We want to talk to this gentleman here. He is a bit of an odd guy. He goes around wearing nothing but his boxers, basically. So the black materia does have a part to play later on, but we're going to leave it at that for now. We will be going to the battle arena quite a bit later on as well, since we need to go there in order to get Cloud's Omni/Limit Break. But for now, we're going to go to the Wander area, where we shall meet our next new character that will be joining our party. And he comes equipped with the Manipulate material, which is the one that we needed in order to get the White Wind enemy skill. So personally, I don't use Cat Scythe. I personally cannot stand him. I think he's a waste of space and a piece of crap, basically. I never bother with him. He's quite literally the most useless character in the game. Not to mention I have a lot of hatred towards him as well, which you'll understand why later on. But for now I won't go into too much detail. His fortune-telling skills aren't exactly great neither. So Cat Scythe is actually the little cat that sat on top of this thing, which is actually just a giant ass cuddly teddy. I think it's one of those, you can come along with us but stay the fuck out of our way sort of thing. So we'll take his materia off of him. We'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so next we want to go to the ghost area. And the reason for this being is because in here somewhere is the third turtle paradise. All you need to do is read it. There it is. And it will be entered into your inventory automatically. So that's 3 turtle paradises to go, 4 more to collect. And finally we want to head to the battle arena, which is, I believe it's this one. Yep. And what's this? Looks like somebody's been here. Wow, someone went on a rampage. A man with a gun on his arm. Looks like Barrett might have been causing some mischief. No, we didn't do it. Well, that was a stupid thing to do. Running away kind of makes you look rather guilty, even if you haven't committed the crime. But, well, we've legged it, so now we've kind of made ourselves look guilty, so we're going to get done for it. So once again we're being put into prison for a crime we didn't commit. That's twice in this Final Fantasy we've been arrested now. Should we make a third one as well? Make it a hat trick. So we're now in Coral Prison. And there is an enemy skill to be had around here as well, but we'll get that later. And we also have a boss fight coming up as well, which involves just Barrett on his own. So I do recommend making sure that he's set up with the right materials. Speaking of which, look who it is. So we'll chase after Barrett. And we have a save point that we can use now as well. We're also being followed by this little knob behind us as well. So we'll save our game, and then I think we'll find out what his problem is. So he's just basically being a knob for the sake of being a knob. So this room should look very familiar. It's the room where they had that meeting with the Shinra involving the coral reactor. What's Barrett doing now? Oh. I don't know how to respond to that. And now we get to hear the second part of the story. So as you'll remember from the first part of the story, Shinra torched the town of Coral. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. You can certainly see where Barrett's hatred for the Shinra soldiers is coming from now. And now we know how Barrett lost his arm. Well, I say lost his arm, he still had his arm. It was just fucked, basically. Excuse my language. So we now know that Dine was the one that committed all those murders up top. Though I don't think it was his intentional idea to frame us, of course. Okay, so we now need to choose our team. And who should we put in? Since Yuffie's got the other enemy skill material, I think we'll take Ares out for a moment and we'll shove Yuffie in. I realise that takes away our medic for a moment, but we're only going to be down here for a short period of time, so it's not an issue. So let's sort Barrett out with a few materias. Starting with the manipulate materia. What else can we give him? Haven't really got a great deal else we can give him. Give him Ifrit. And I think what we'll do is, when we get closer to the boss fight, we'll take some material off of Cloud and Yuffie, and we'll set him up. So for now, we want to just heal up our team, and we'll need to now make our way up through. I do suggest saving your game as well, since this boss fight is particularly challenging. Dine does hit like a truck. And I've just saved over the wrong one again, haven't I? That was stupid. No matter. I've actually done myself a little bit of a favour. So we're looking for a particular enemy now called the Deathclaw. And I think we'll save that limit break. So Dine has roughly around 1200 hit points. So it's not too difficult to whittle him down. It's more being able to deflect his attacks that's the issue. So from here we want to be heading east. Here's the death claws that we needed. So what we're going to do is we're going to manipulate the death claw. What? What do you mean you couldn't manipulate? Let's get rid of this bloody thing in a minute. Oh, we just learned magic materia for Yuffie. Right, let's try again. Wow, what is going on? Come on, Barrett. Let's try manipulating this one. There we go. Oh, okay, so one of them's already learnt the laser ability. I think it was Cloud, so we're going to hit Yuffie. Yep, there we go. I'm just going to double check that. Yep. Okay, so we can now wipe both of these out. We don't need them anymore. So basically what the manipulate materia does is allows you to force the particular enemy that you hit it with to use whatever ability you want them to use. Make it blow itself up. There we go. Which is where the getting the white wind enemy materia comes into it, because obviously, as you know, by normal means you wouldn't be able to normally get hold of it. So we're just going to heal our party up because we've taken quite a bit of substantial damage there. And we're going to sort Barrett out now with the abilities that he needs. So we'll take the enemy skill off of Yuffie. And I think we'll borrow Cloud's cure ability as well, since we'll need to be able to heal ourselves. We could also borrow poison as well. Give it a shot, see if that works. And we can take manipulate off now. We don't need that for the moment. And in fact, actually, I think is it worth trying to steal from Dine? I think we'll borrow that as well. We'll give that back to you in a moment, Cloud, once we're done. So from here, we want to be heading east, as I said. What's this? So here's Dine. As I said, he does hit particularly hard, so make sure you've got Barrett buffed up with decent materials and things. Make sure you've level grinded a little bit. So it seems Dine has a lot of hatred towards Barrett. Okay, so here's our boss fight. First we'll try and steal. Okay, so he's got nothing to steal, so we won't bother trying that again. So let's whittle him down and put an end to it. So as I said, he has about 1200 hit points, but he does hit like a truck as well. Oh, bollocks. Better heal up. Use our limit break again, might as well. Should we try magic materia? Sorry, matron materia, magic even. Did a little bit of damage, not a lot. Better cure ourselves again. Oof, that was cutting it close. Rather not have to restart. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Is this going to be the end of us? Oh shit. Yeah, I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Bugger. Well, that went horribly wrong. As I said, he does hit like a truck. That means we've now got to get the laser materia again, enemy skill again. That shouldn't take us too long. Well, that's not what we want. Well, you can have the mithril armlet, we don't need that. So we're looking for the death clause so we can reobtain our enemy skill. Which at the moment doesn't seem to want to pop up. Oh, that's one ability down and out. Battle of the materia magics going on here. Oh, bother. Oh god, we're getting absolutely slammed. Ah! No! There we go. Oh, blimey. That one hurt a wee bit. Let's just sort our party out a second. Oops. There we go. Right, let's try and find this death claw a moment. They're usually spawning around here, so... Come on. There we go. So we'll manipulate. Or at least we'll try. Try and manipulate the other one. Nope. Nope. Wow, Barrett really doesn't want to manipulate today. Starting to think I gave the manipulate to the wrong person. There we go. Start with you. Oh, and the other one's just gone and done it for Cloud, so now we can pretty much wipe these out. Oops, oh bugger. There we go. Okay, so we'll now set Barrett back up again for the boss fight. Hopefully this time things will go a bit more smoother. So this time we just want to take... Oops, wrong button. We want to borrow you, and we want to borrow you. You can keep all your other materials. Alright, we'll just make sure we're healed up. So let's get in there and take down Dine. As I said, hopefully this time things will go a bit smoother. Since you've already seen the dialogue once, I'll just flick through it as quickly as I can. Save us a bit of time. So we won't waste our time using steel this time either. We'll literally just get straight on into it. And if you remember, I told you to pick up some Molotovs earlier on, that they are particularly useful for this fight. So as you can see, as from before, he does hit like a truck. So be very wary of that. Let's try Molotov. Probably get a heal in the next turn, I think. Oh, blimey. I think we'll do another heal just to play safe. So Dine's also quite quick on his feet as well, as you can see. There we go, he's down. That's how it should have gone last time. And we get a silver armlet for our trouble. And so that's the end of that. No, he committed suicide. There's a difference. Quite a substantial difference. So, as you can gather, we have to go and win ourselves a chocobo race. One of many. But this is the only chocobo race that we have to win with one of their chocobos that they provide. Later on, we'll go out and catch our own chocobos to race with. But we'll get into that a bit later on. And here's our manager. It might have been rude, but I'm pretty sure there was a compliment in there somewhere. Okay, so there is a trick to actually regaining stamina. If you're playing on any of the Sony consoles, simply hold down L2, R2, L1 and R1 together and you can regenerate stamina. I'll show you what I mean when we get in there. Ah yes, Joe. He's a pain in the arse later on. He rides a black chocobo. He usually doesn't pop in until at least A rank races, but he does on the very odd occasion pop into the B rank races. But again, we'll get into all of that later on. So for now, we have to basically just sit here for the moment. Make sure you grab the materia that's over in the corner. It's our 4th summoning materia, I believe. Okay. I think we'll let our Chocobo go automatic for the moment, see how it goes. So I think we'll take it off automatic for a moment. So as you can see, I'm regenerating my the stamina by holding down the 4 trigger buttons. It only regenerates slowly, but it's enough. And there we go, we have won our freedom. So he's headed towards Gunga, which is our next destination. But we won't be going there straight away. First of all, we're actually going to go and collect a few optional enemy skills, and we're also going to be showing you a neat little leveling trick. So for now, I think we're going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.